Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to the Fangoria Movie Challenge. This is the segment I've been doing with my good buddy, Joe the Horror Man, where we're not only going to watch, but also review all 101 movies Fangoria thinks you should have seen. Today, we're going to be talking about The Legend of Hell House. The Legend of Hell House is a 1973 film that runs approximately 95 minutes and is directed by John Hugh. He was responsible for Bad Karma, American Gothic, and The Incubus. This stars Pamela Franklin as Florence Tanner. She was in The Innocents, The Nanny, and a bunch of television. Roddy McDowall as Ben Fisher. Unfortunately, he passed away on October 3rd, 1998, at the age of 70. He was in Fright Night 1 and 2, Planet of the Apes, numbers 1, 3, 4, and 5, and Shakma. And Clive Revel as Dr. Barrett. He was in The Queen of Spring, Gentlemen Broncos, and Possums. Now, this was filmed during October and November of 1972, and Richard Matheson actually wrote the screenplay, and he wanted Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor to star in the movie. Of course, that didn't happen. And from when I was talking with my buddy Joe, when we were watching the film, apparently Richard Matheson wrote out a lot of the sex scenes in the film, because this is actually another one that's rated PG. Legend of Hell House has a very simple story. You have 4 people that go into Hell House, which is supposedly haunted, and you have the lady, let's see what her name is. Florence Tanner is a spiritual medium. You have Roddy McDowall is a physical medium. Dr. Barrett is a scientist who is trying to figure out a way to gauge what's going on in the house, all the paranormal activity, and put a stop to it. And the 4th person in the house is Dr. Barrett's wife. I don't think this would have gotten a PG rating now. I think it would have been PG-13, because there is some like sexual innuendo in it, and what do we call it? James Bond nudity, if you get my meaning. Like I said, when I talked to Joe, they wrote out a lot of the sex stuff Richard Matheson did in order to have this produced. Now, this is very much like The Haunting, the original, and the remake. Kind of, it a little bit more resembles the remake, in my opinion, but, it's still... And when I watched the segment with the director, it was an interview that's on this Blu-ray, he did say that his inspiration for this film was The Haunting, the original. Now, what did I think of it? I have seen this film before. It's been a while, quite a while, for both Joe and I. We've both seen this before. I do like this film. I think it's a lot of fun. I love the house. I love the atmosphere. There are some really creepy parts in it. My main problem with this film is the motivation of the haunting. And I'm not going to say anything more than that, other than it's kind of lame. Get that, Joe? Kind of lame. Anyway, I really liked it. I really think it has a lot to offer. Does it belong on this list? Yeah, I think so. I'm going to pair this up with... I was going to originally do, of course, The Haunting, the original, or the remake with Catherine Zeta-Jones and Liam Neeson and all that. But I want to do movies that maybe not everyone has heard of or seen. So I decided to pick one of the director's other work. While I think American Gothic is a better film, I really like The Incubus. Always have. It's a really good film. I wish we would have gotten the director's cut, but that is lost forever. But this is a fun movie, and the guy was a really good director, so that's why I figured I would pick something from him. Don't forget to watch Joe's review of The Legend of Hell House, and if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.